Talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello.
Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they are a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. And to try and take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created.
Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Listen in on Matt and Hugo.
Oh.
That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place.
You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely... Jesus Christ, I cannot do a Jamaican accent. I didn't practice, so of course I can't do a better job than I was doing before. Yeah...
You could definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalistic standpoint.
If I showed you Matisse, and then somebody by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? I'm literally just cycling through accents for this guy now. I am so lost right now. I should have worried glance over at Craig, who returns it.
Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall.
Art is dead. Let's see if I just launch into an art discussion with these guys. Well, that's pretty subjective.
How do you mean?
Well, that painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks. That's not Matisse.
That's a Magritte.
Right. Art. Sorry. You're fine, Dad.
I don't know.
We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork.
Listen, all I asked was if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better. Hugo throws his hands up in frustration.
But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of cubism?
Man, that's all way above my head. Me too. It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that's awesome.
Nice.
That's closer.
Just 1 minute about that.
Hugo, please. Oh, no. Hugo, please.
Sorry, I get really fired up about art stuff. Bird, how are you liking the neighborhood?
It's very nice. Everyone's been super friendly.
Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine.
Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weed and waving them into little flower croons. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us.
What is it, sweetheart?
It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Am I cool now?
The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope, but you said this uncool thing right before you put it on.
Hey, bird, this is my daughter.
Hello. I'm Carmenista. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? My old college friend and, your teacher?
Hey.
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Ah.
Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper?
Oh.
Haha, great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud.
Oh.
She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Huh?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Huh?
Ernest! Ernest Hemingway Vega. Are you smoking?
Oh.
Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nah. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter.
Unbelievable. Excuse me.
Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Delicious. Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sprinkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half my yard, too.
I don't know.
Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him.
Hey, everybody, sorry about that. Bird, this is my son, Ernest.
Hey. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. Does it matter?
Ernest.
Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm talking to old dudes. Blame my generation for the failing economy. Joke's on him. Old dudes are the reason for the failing economy. Plus, he's screwed. Ouch.
Ernest! That's,
Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you, Dad. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was something. An 8th grader smoking, huh? Alright. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs.
I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. Puberty and all that. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he really resents me for it.
I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you could get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? Cool is my favorite word to say in this guy's fake-ass, cheap-ass, terrible-ass accent. What? I'm as cool as a cucumber. See, that right there, you can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads?
I don't know.
I don't know. What will I do if I can't be cool? I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against, and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay.
Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when it happens?
Don't let us be but to be a time bird. Now I'm a little Irishman. I go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood.
We are talking to Joseph and Damien. I spot Joseph chatting with Damien by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. Which one is which? Oh yeah, this is Joseph, of course. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black?
Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly.
It's definitely an interesting choice.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my Adobe.
Oh, trolling. Bird, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions.
Greetings once again, Bird. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area?
Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. What is he looking at? He's staring at this guy's neck. Watch out, Joseph. He's gonna bite you. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Hi, it's Damien, right? My name's Amanda.
At your service.
Let me channel my inner Warcraft 2 here.
At your service.
No. See if I remember it.
At your service, sire. We move. For the king.
Nobody has a clue what the hell I'm going on about right now, do they? Maybe there's one person that's played Warcraft 2.
Don't force me to run you through.
Okay. At your service. What a pleasure it is to meet you. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns his gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison?
Hey.
They also blink in unison, which is kind of hilarious. Hey. Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Forever. Guys, enough about the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think he got that from? Mary pops in the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long oh, she's about to like start ripping into him.
Oh my god.
I thought it was good. I thought she was gonna like start like. I hope they get into a fight. I hope these two get into a fight in front of everybody. That'd just be the perfect, depressing turn for this all to take. I think I might have taped over VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. She is a very, very unfit parent. Dad, can we go now? Lucian, have I introduced you to Bird yet? Hey, it's a punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. There's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger? Veggie burger, sir. Coming right up. Bud, are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Bad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa. Is that a tattoo? Yep. I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. What was he, like in the Navy or something? That's so cool. Wanna see mine?
What?
What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian.
Oh no.
We'll talk about this later.
Hey.
That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick.
Oh.
Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get tattoos is because you want one. Careful though. That number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the moon with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. We'll find out about that on another session of this game. But thank you all for watching.